Didn't they find you for Stand By Me? You were just a kid.
When I was in Stand By Me, I was in an acting school once a week, and it was on Sundays. And I was 11 when I did Stand By Me, which is young. I mean, that's a kid. You know, your child is 9.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, can you imagine in 2 years your daughter is like on a movie set doing a big movie? It's a lot.
No, that's crazy.
I was
Did
not,
you know at 11?
I got to tell you, I knew at around 10 it was something I was very good at. I was in a teenage acting class on Sundays, and the older teenagers, I remember we had a scene that we did where it was an improv class, and they said, okay, you're on a rooftop, and we all had to improv, and I came up with this bit that no one could step on pigeons, watch out for the pigeons, and it was killing with these like 16 and 17-year-olds, and I made it all about saving the pigeons. And I remember after the class, all the teenagers were like smoking ciggies outside, and like these 17-year-olds are going, hey man, that was really funny what you were doing, that was great. And it was the first time I was doing something where someone told me I was really good at it. And I think
kind of sad and nice at the same time.
I think I got to tell you, I think I caught the bug right then and there, that I wanted to do things that made people laugh. And listen, then I get Stand By Me. It was an open call. I was very loose in an audition. Rob Reiner was great with us as kids. I think, like, looking back, he cast us for our personalities, not based on just reading scripts. He talked to us a lot. But I have to tell you, the first day we were on set on Stand By Me, I was always getting in trouble for, they called me hyperactive. That's the term they used in the 80s. Now they might call it ADHD or something, but they called it hyperactivity back then. And I was always getting in trouble at school. I recall my mom always having to talk to people, and like there was like talk about putting me on medication and all that stuff, And I remember the first day I was on Stand By Me, we were doing a scene in the junkyard, and I ad-libbed something. I was messing around after a take, as in character, going back to that pigeon improv thing I was doing. And I ad-libbed something, and Rob Reiner yelled, cut, 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 and started like making a beeline toward us and went, Jerry. And I was like, oh man, here it comes. He's going to tell me, shut up, sit on your hands. Do we have to put you on medication? Stop. Just read the lines, I was like, oh, here it comes, and it's already day one and I'm already getting in trouble. And he came over to all of us and he went, that right there, that's what I need. I need more of that. Keep going. And I swear to you, it's like a light bulb went off in my head, that to bring things to everything I do, to bring something a little extra. And it was freeing. It was freeing. It was like the world had been telling me up until that point, shut up, don't talk out of line, be quiet. And I thought the problem was with me. And I realized, well, the problem is I just need to be on a set. That's what has to happen. And you can edit around that. I'm sorry I took 15 minutes.
No.
Like
that was brilliant.
You love acting for the same reason you love comedy. You always say everything that he ever got in trouble for is something he gets paid for now. So it sounds like
it's not a joke. I also have been diagnosed as an adult with ADHD. I can't focus. I can't stay in, and I go off. My mind goes. And that was the place where whatever that issue is that doesn't really fit into this box that they call school and education and the way people, I believe there is a place for everybody. Some of us are lucky enough in happenstance to find that, and then some of us aren't. And then when we could look for it, if we can not give up and not be totally debilitated by somebody telling you, you're wrong, this is bad, this is the way to be, society has a standard, then that's a great story. You should never apologize for the reason I usually interrupt. It was mesmerizing, wonderful, and incredibly relatable to me.